I was always an overweight child. I was never really accepted by a crowd. People always looked at me like I was just this low mass of a human being, and it made me feel like I wasn't supposed to be part of anything. My name's Lester Hawkins, and before I came to the mission, I was lonely, I was unloved, I was desperate, and realized I have nobody. If I die today, there will be nobody there that will care about me or even know my name. I was a meth user. It filled a void. I always felt like I wasn't loved, and I had this emptiness feeling, and I thought, if I can just get married or have kids, that'll fill it, and that never happened. So when I was introduced to meth, that whole loneliness feeling went away because it gave me that euphoria of being loved. The way that the chemicals work in your body, it makes you feel like you have that euphoric love. I would get those little moments of clarity, and I'd realize, this isn't, I don't feel right, this is not me, yet I didn't know what to do about it. I was so lost in the addiction that I didn't know how to get out of it. I knew of the rescue mission. I didn't know what it entailed, but I knew I needed to get at least there. And that could be my foot in the door to something else. I got here the first night, and I had a suitcase with me. I slept behind the kitchen, and I thought, then I found out about the program the next morning, and so that was actually my first step to this whole journey. When I first came into the program, it didn't take long to get that sense of community. It wasn't by the end of the first day, all 40 guys in the house had come up to me, shook my hand, gave me a hug, and it wasn't even long after that I found out they were more than friends, they become your brothers. I felt like I fit in from the first day. They assigned me to a counselor, and they want to help you transform your issues from the roots, not just you're a drug addict, you stop for a while and you're going to be okay. And I was starting to have to face childhood situations in all those times where I felt like I wasn't good enough, and people had fed that into me. And it was a process. It took months. But the biggest fulfillment that I've gotten is knowing how God feels about me, knowing that I'm an heir to the kingdom of heaven because of what God and Jesus Christ has done for me. And so even if I don't meet that perfect woman, or if I don't come out of here with any friends, knowing that God loves me that much is enough. There's no way I could even be a fraction of who I am today if I hadn't walked through those doors. It saved my life in more than one way. It gave me family. It's given me the hope and the love that I always needed to fill that void. And I couldn't imagine life without walking through those doors, where I would still be today.